Let's make Vietnamese lemongrass chicken. Here we have our chicken thighs. We're just gonna start off by washing them under cold water and pat them dry. Here we've got the meat marinade and the minced lemongrass. We're just gonna combine this with the chicken thighs into a bowl. Mix it all together, make sure it's nice and combined, and from there you can let it marinate for 20 minutes. We've got our rice vermicelli here. We're just gonna cook it roughly for about 4.5 to 5 minutes. For the cucumber, cutting it on an angle. Here I've got a pile of the lettuce and we're just gonna cut this nice and fine. On the chopping board here we have mint, Vietnamese mint, perilla leaves. I like to roll it around. By doing this, it just makes it easier to cut, and then cutting it into fine strips. The noodles are ready. We are going to drain the noodles with a colander and rinse it down with some cold water. Now that the chicken's marinated, we're just going to chuck it in the air fryer. We'll pop it in for 195 degrees for 15 minutes. Now we're gonna combine some oil with the spring onion. If you're short on time, what you can do is microwave it. We're just gonna cover the spring onions about 1/3 of the way with some vegetable oil and pop it in for about 30 seconds. Now that's ready, we just bring it out and you can give it a bit of a stir. Now we're going to prepare our Vietnamese dipping sauce. We start off by mincing the garlic. We're just going to divide it evenly between 2 bowls. If you like chili, all you have to do is slice it and pop it inside the same bowls as the garlic for the sauce. Now we've got our Vietnamese dipping sauce and we're just going to split it evenly in half into each bowl. Now the chicken is ready and you can see on the edges there's a bit of a char, which we like to go for. We're just going to pop it on the chopping board and slice them up. And now we're going to plate the lemongrass chicken bowl. We're going to start off by grabbing some lettuce. Personally, I don't like herbs, but I know my dad loves them. Now we're going to add the rice vermicelli on top. And I'll grab the chicken and slide it on top just like that. I've got my cucumber here. I'm just going to place it on the corner. Pickled carrots and radish. Just be sure to drain the excess vinegar at the bottom. I'm just going to add extra herbs on top for that color. Here we've got our fried shallots, sprinkling it on top just like that. Now we've got our scallion oil. We're just going to put it on top of the chicken. And that's your lemongrass chicken cooked in 30 minutes.